All right, before we get into this, I need you to stop whatever you are doing right now. Because what Grandma has been keeping in that little cardboard box under her bathroom sink for the last 60 years is about to completely change how you live your life. That humble bag of white crystals sitting on the drugstore shelf for less than $3 has been one of the most underrated household miracles in existence. And most people walk right past it without a second thought. Not Grandma. She knew. She always knew. So today we are counting down all 43 of her cleverest Epsom salt hacks, from gardening secrets to beauty tricks to genuine pain relief remedies that actually work. Stay with me all the way to the very last one, because the further we go, the more mind-blowing these get. Let's go. 1. Splinter removal made easy. Mix a tablespoon of Epsom salt into a small bowl of warm water and soak the affected finger or area for 10 minutes. The magnesium sulfate draws fluid out of the tissue, which causes the skin around the splinter to soften and actually pushes the splinter closer to the surface. Grandma never reached for tweezers first. She soaked first. Try it before you dig around and cause more damage. 2. Tile grout scrubber. Mix equal parts Epsom salt and dish soap into a paste and scrub it onto your grout lines with an old toothbrush. The crystalline structure of the salt acts as a gentle abrasive that lifts grime without scratching your tiles. Rinse with warm water and watch those lines go from gray to white again. 3. Slug and snail repellent. Sprinkle a thin line of Epsom salt around your garden beds or around the base of plants you want to protect. Slugs and snails absorb moisture through their skin, and when they cross that salt barrier, the magnesium sulfate draws moisture out of their bodies, stopping them in their tracks. Grandma's garden always looked perfect, and now you know why. 4. Lawn greening treatment. Dissolve 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt into a gallon of water and spray it over your lawn or use it to water your grass directly. Magnesium is a core component of chlorophyll, the molecule that makes grass green. When your lawn is deficient, it turns yellow and patchy. This simple solution replenishes that magnesium, and the results show up within days. 5. Fertilizer booster for tomatoes and peppers. These 2 vegetables are notorious magnesium hogs. Sprinkle a tablespoon of Epsom salt around the base of each plant every 2 weeks, or dissolve it in water and spray it directly on the leaves. It corrects yellowing between leaf veins, improves fruit set, and gives you bigger, more flavorful harvests. Grandma's tomatoes were legendary for a reason. 6. Rosebush reviver. Roses demand magnesium to produce those deep, rich colors and strong stems. Mix 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt per gallon of water and water your rose bushes with it once a month. You can also sprinkle it dry around the base of the plant before watering. Watch your blooms grow fuller and your canes grow stronger within a single season. 7. Foot soak for tired and aching feet. Add half a cup of Epsom salt to a basin of warm water and soak your feet for at least 20 minutes. This is one of Grandma's classic evening rituals, and for very good reason. Magnesium absorbs through the skin and helps relax overworked muscles, reduce inflammation, and soften hardened calluses at the same time. If you have been on your feet all day, this is the single best thing you can do before bed. Add a few drops of peppermint oil to take it to another level entirely. 8. Odor-eliminating foot soak. Same concept as above, but this version targets the bacteria responsible for foot odor. Add half a cup of Epsom salt and the juice of half a lemon to warm water and soak for 15 minutes. Magnesium sulfate creates an inhospitable environment for odor-causing bacteria, while the lemon neutralizes existing smells. Grandma called this her secret for keeping her shoes fresh. 9. Natural exfoliating body scrub. Mix 2 cups of Epsom salt with a 1/4 cup of olive oil or coconut oil and a few drops of your favorite essential oil. Massage the mixture all over damp skin in circular motions before showering. The salt crystals physically buff away dead skin cells, while the oil seals in moisture underneath. Your skin will feel genuinely silky for days. 10. Hair volume booster. Mix equal parts Epsom salt and your regular hair conditioner. Work it through your hair, leave it in for 20 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. The magnesium sulfate helps remove product buildup from your scalp and hair shaft, which weighs hair down and makes it look flat. Once that buildup is gone, your hair lifts naturally from the root and looks fuller without any volumizing spray needed. 11. Blackhead Clearing Face Scrub. Mix 1 tsp of Epsom salt with half a teaspoon of olive oil and a tiny drop of tea tree oil. Gently massage onto your nose and chin in small circles for 60 seconds, then rinse with cool water. The salt loosens the debris inside pores, and the tea tree oil kills the bacteria that causes breakouts. Use this twice a week maximum. 12. Soothing Sunburn Treatment. Dissolve 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt in a cup of cool water. Soak a soft cloth in it and press it gently against sunburned skin for 10 to 15 minutes. The anti-inflammatory properties of magnesium sulfate reduce redness and take the sting away faster than simply applying cold water alone. Grandma always kept a box in the bathroom for summer emergencies. 13. Household Plant Fertilizer. Mix 1 tsp of Epsom salt into a liter of water and use it to water your indoor houseplants once a month. Magnesium deficiency is extremely common in potted plants because nutrients leach out of containers with every watering. This simple treatment keeps leaves green and encourages new growth without overloading the plant with synthetic fertilizers. 14. Constipation Relief. This is one of the oldest recorded medicinal uses for Epsom salt. Dissolve 1 tsp in 8 oz of water. Stir until fully dissolved and drink it. Magnesium sulfate pulls water into the intestines, which softens stool and stimulates muscle contractions along the digestive tract. It typically works within 30 minutes to 6 hours. However, only use this occasionally and speak with your doctor if you have kidney issues, as magnesium levels can build up in the bloodstream. 15. Natural Underarm Deodorant Treatment. This one surprises everyone. Mix 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt into half a cup of water and pour it into a small spray bottle. After showering, spray it directly onto your clean, dry underarms and let it air dry. The magnesium sulfate creates a slightly alkaline environment on the skin that makes it extremely difficult for odor-causing bacteria to survive and multiply. It does not block sweat, but it neutralizes the source of the smell entirely. Many people find this works even better than commercial deodorants and without any aluminum, parabens, or harsh chemicals. Grandma never trusted those fancy aerosol cans. Now you know what she was using instead. 16. Bruise Healing Soak. Soak a cloth in a solution of 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt dissolved in cool water and apply it to the bruised area for 15 minutes twice daily. The magnesium helps reduce localized inflammation and may improve circulation in the area, which speeds up the natural process by which the body reabsorbs the pooled blood under the skin. Bruises fade noticeably faster. 17. Bee Sting and Insect Bite Relief. Mix a paste of Epsom salt and just enough water to hold it together and apply it directly to a bee sting or insect bite. Cover it loosely and leave it for 10 minutes. The drawing action of the magnesium sulfate helps pull toxins and irritants from the tissue while reducing the swelling and pain response. Grandma kept a box on the back porch for exactly this reason. 18. Cleaning a cast iron pan. Sprinkle a generous handful of Epsom salt into your cast iron skillet and use a paper towel or a stiff brush to scrub it around the pan. The coarse crystals act like sandpaper against stuck-on food without requiring soap, which would strip the seasoning you have spent years building. Rinse with warm water and dry immediately on the stove over low heat. 19. Fridge Deodorizer. Mix a 1/4 cup of Epsom salt with a few drops of lemon essential oil in an open container and place it on one of your fridge shelves. The salt absorbs moisture and odors simultaneously. Replace it every 4 to 6 weeks. Simple, natural, and far more effective than that half-open box of baking soda that you forget about for 2 years. 20. Seed Germination Booster. Before planting seeds, soak them overnight in a solution of 1 tsp of Epsom salt per cup of warm water. Magnesium is required for seed germination because it activates the enzymes needed to break the seed dormancy and get growth started. Germination rates improve and seedlings tend to emerge stronger and faster. 21. Stretch Mark Reduction Treatment. Mix a tablespoon of Epsom salt with coconut oil to create a thick scrub and massage it into stretch marks with firm circular pressure for 3 to 5 minutes before showering. While nothing erases stretch marks entirely, the magnesium improves skin elasticity, and the mechanical action of scrubbing stimulates circulation and collagen production in the dermis. Consistent use over weeks makes a visible difference in texture. 22. Natural laxative for pets. Very small amounts of Epsom salt dissolved in water have been used historically to relieve constipation in larger dogs. However, this must only be done under direct veterinary guidance because the dosage is weight-dependent and too much magnesium is toxic to animals. Mention it to your vet as a possible option rather than attempting it alone. 23. Migraine relief compress. Dissolve 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt in a cup of cold water and soak a cloth in it. Apply it to your forehead and the back of your neck simultaneously and lie down in a dark, quiet room for 20 to 30 minutes. Magnesium deficiency is strongly linked to migraine frequency and severity. While this cold compress does not replace treatment, it provides real measurable relief during an attack. Many migraine sufferers use intravenous magnesium in clinical settings. This compressed version is Grandma's accessible alternative. 24. Muscle cramp relief bath. Add 2 cups of Epsom salt to a warm bath and soak for at least 20 minutes. Muscle cramps are often connected to magnesium and potassium deficiencies, and transdermal absorption through a warm bath is one of the most effective ways to replenish magnesium quickly. The heat also increases blood flow to cramped muscles, and together the combination works faster than most oral supplements for acute cramp relief. 25. Laundry detergent booster. Add half a cup of Epsom salt to your washing machine drum before adding clothes. The magnesium sulfate helps soften hard water, which allows your detergent to work more effectively. Clothes come out cleaner, softer, and with less detergent residue. Grandma was doing this long before fabric softener brands made it complicated and expensive. 26. Shower tile and glass door cleaner. Mix half a cup of Epsom salt with half a cup of dish liquid and apply it to soap scum on shower glass and tiles. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then scrub with a non-scratch sponge and rinse. The abrasive texture of the salt combined with the degreasing power of the dish liquid cuts through soap scum and hard water deposits without scratching glass surfaces. 27. Sore throat gargle. Dissolve 1 TSP of Epsom salt in 8 Oz of warm water and use it as a gargle for 30 seconds, then spit it out completely. Do not swallow. The saline solution draws excess fluid from inflamed throat tissue, and the magnesium sulfate adds an anti-inflammatory benefit that plain salt water does not provide. It reduces swelling and coats the irritated tissue with temporary relief. Repeat every few hours. 28. Joint pain soak for arthritis. For painful hands, wrists, knees, or feet, fill a bowl or basin with warm water. Add a 1/4 cup of Epsom salt and soak the affected joint for 20 minutes. Do this daily during flare-ups. Magnesium plays a critical role in reducing systemic inflammation, and warm water immersion helps increase joint mobility by relaxing surrounding muscles and connective tissue simultaneously. 29. DIY bath bomb base. Mix 1 cup of Epsom salt with 1 cup of baking soda and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch as your dry base. Add essential oils and a splash of witch hazel to bind it, then press it into molds and let it harden overnight. Epsom salt adds the mineral soak benefit while baking soda softens the water. These make incredible gifts and cost almost nothing to produce. 30. Detoxifying foot mask. Mix half a cup of Epsom salt with 2 tablespoons of bentonite clay and enough water to form a thick paste. Apply it to your feet, wrap them in plastic wrap, and leave it on for 20 minutes before rinsing. The clay draws impurities while the magnesium sulfate assists in reducing inflammation and swelling in the feet. This combination is a grandma-approved spa treatment without the spa price tag. 31. Ant deterrent for garden borders. Sprinkle dry Epsom salt along ant trails, around the base of potted plants, or along entry points into your home. Ants avoid the crystalline texture and find it difficult to navigate through it. Reapply after rain. This is a non-toxic alternative to chemical ant killers and safe to use around children and pets. 32. Relaxation sleep aid bath. Take an Epsom salt bath with 2 cups dissolved in warm water about an hour before bed. Magnesium is directly involved in regulating the nervous system and supporting the production of melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. People who are chronically stressed tend to deplete magnesium rapidly. Replenishing it through a nightly soak calms neural activity, reduces cortisol, and makes falling asleep noticeably easier. 33. Stiff neck and shoulder soak. If you cannot soak your whole body, soak a large towel in hot water mixed with 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt and apply it as a compress directly to your neck and shoulders for 15 minutes. The magnesium penetrates the tissue and the heat loosens the fascia around those muscles that lock up from stress and poor posture. This is the hack that Grandma used every Sunday evening. 34. Heel crack treatment. Apply a thick paste made from Epsom salt and warm coconut oil to cracked heels. Then put on a pair of thick cotton socks and leave it overnight. The salt softens and loosens the thickened dead skin on your heels, while the coconut oil locks moisture deep into the newly exposed tissue. By morning, your heels will be dramatically softer. Repeat for 3 consecutive nights for best results. 35. Wound cleaning soak. For minor cuts, scrapes, or infected ingrown nails, dissolve 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt in a bowl of warm water and soak the area for 10 minutes. Magnesium sulfate is a time-tested drawing agent that helps pull bacteria and debris out of wounds. It was commonly used in medical settings before modern antiseptics became widespread, and Grandma trusted it completely. 36. Potted tree and shrub boost. For container-grown trees or large shrubs, dissolve 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt in a gallon of water and drench the soil once a month during the growing season. Container plants lose magnesium faster than anything in the ground, and the deficiency shows up first as yellowing leaves with green veins. This treatment reverses that within 2 to 3 weeks. 37. Muscle recovery post-workout soak. Fill your bathtub and add 2 to 3 cups of Epsom salt. Soak for 20 to 25 minutes after intense exercise. Lactic acid buildup is one of the primary causes of post-workout soreness. Magnesium sulfate helps your muscles relax and flush metabolic waste products more efficiently. Athletes have used this for generations, and sports medicine practitioners continue to recommend it for recovery. 38. Greasy hair dry shampoo alternative. Mix equal parts Epsom salt and cornstarch and apply it to your roots using a makeup brush. Work it through with your fingertips and shake out the excess. The Epsom salt absorbs oil and adds texture, while the cornstarch soaks up additional moisture. It lifts greasy roots and adds grip to fine hair without any aerosol or artificial fragrance. Grandma did not need a whole cosmetic aisle for this. 39. Cleaning a toilet bowl naturally. Pour a cup of Epsom salt into your toilet bowl and let it sit for an hour, then scrub with your toilet brush. The abrasive texture of the crystals combined with their mild chemical action breaks down mineral deposits and staining in the bowl. Add a splash of white vinegar to boost the cleaning power even further. Flush and marvel at the results. 40. Treating ingrown toenails. Soak your affected toe in a solution of 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt per basin of warm water for 15 to 20 minutes twice daily. The salt draws out any developing infection, softens the nail and surrounding skin, and reduces the painful swelling. After soaking, the skin is pliable enough to gently guide the nail edge out and away from the skin. This was one of Grandma's most used remedies because it works reliably and without a doctor's visit for mild cases. 41. Skin rash and eczema relief. Fill a lukewarm bath with 1 cup of Epsom salt and 1 cup of colloidal oatmeal and soak for 20 minutes. Magnesium sulfate reduces the inflammatory response responsible for the redness and itching associated with eczema and contact rashes. The colloidal oatmeal creates a protective layer over irritated skin, while the magnesium works beneath the surface. Pat yourself dry gently afterward and apply a fragrance-free moisturizer immediately. The full-body therapeutic Epsom salt bath. This is the grandfather of every single hack on this list. Add 2 to 3 full cups of Epsom salt to a warm bath running between 98 and 102 degree F. Slide in and soak for a minimum of 20 minutes without soap or shampoo, which would interfere with absorption. In those 20 minutes, magnesium and sulfate absorb transdermally into your bloodstream, supporting over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body simultaneously. your muscles relax, your nervous system down-regulates, inflammation decreases throughout your entire body, your skin softens, your mood genuinely lifts because magnesium supports serotonin production in the brain. Grandma took this bath every single week for decades, and she always said it was her fountain of youth. She was not wrong. The science backs her up completely. 43. Soothing sitz bath for hemorrhoid and rectal pain relief. This is one of the most medically validated uses on this entire list. Fill a sitz bath basin or a clean bathtub with just enough warm water to cover your hips when seated. Then add half a cup of Epsom salt and stir to dissolve. Soak for 15 to 20 minutes 2 to 3 times daily, especially after bowel movements. The warm water itself helps relax the muscles around the rectum and reduce swelling in engorged hemorrhoidal veins. The magnesium sulfate adds a powerful anti-inflammatory effect that reduces itching, burning, and that dull aching pain that makes sitting unbearable. It also helps draw excess fluid out of swollen tissue, which reduces the size and discomfort of external hemorrhoids significantly. Grandma's generation did not run to the pharmacy for every ailment. They knew this remedy. Doctors still recommend it today because it genuinely works. So there you have it. 43 genuinely clever, genuinely useful Epsom salt hacks straight from the wisdom of generations past. That $3 bag on the pharmacy shelf is one of the most powerful tools you can keep in your home, and now you know exactly how to use every single bit of it. If these generational secrets have changed the way you look at that simple bag of crystals, please subscribe and like the channel. We are uncovering the timeless wisdom that modern life has forgotten. Plant the seeds of a better life. Our next treasure trove of knowledge will be revealed soon. Drop a comment telling me which hack surprised you the most. I will see you in the next one.